Hi guys, welcome back to the 2021 listing challenge. Today is it. We are at the end of the road. This is the last day. It is day 21 of the challenge and I'm so excited that we made it all the way to the end. I also wanted to thank you all very much for your support along the way in this challenge because there's no way I would have made it to the end without you. All of the encouragement in the comments, every time I see a like on a video, it really helps me keep going with stuff like this. It means the world. If it is your first time here, hello. You might want to go back to day one of this challenge so that you know everything that's going on, but I'm happy to have you. My name is Macy and I am a full-time reseller. On this channel, I put out reselling content to help you succeed at your reselling business. So if that sounds like something that interests you, hit subscribe down below and tap that notification bell so that you know next time I put out a new video. I've got a jam-packed video for you guys today because not only do I have a consignment haul for you guys, I also have what's sold from Wednesday the 19th. And then after the what's sold, I'm going to go over all of the data around this challenge. It was really fun looking at the numbers at the end of this to see just how much I had actually listed, how much in value I added to my closet, what kind of percentage of the items that I listed were consignment items, and how many were thrifted items that I got myself. So I have lots of fun things to talk about at the end of this video. So let's just jump into what I have to list today. These items did come from the FLYP consignment app. If you have not yet tried FLYP and you're interested in it, I will have a link in the description down below. I'm going to let you guys know what I set as my estimated sales prices for these items. So I'm going to give you a range based on whatever I put in the app for this lot. First up, we have a Susie Chin for Maggie Boutique. It is a size 16. It is a little purple sheath dress. It still has a Nordstrom tag hanging on it, and it looks like it would be perfect for like a wedding guest or maybe even a bridesmaid possibly. There are belt loops, so I'm guessing there was a belt at some point that is no longer with the dress. I priced this between $20 and $25. Next up, we have a J. Crew size large. It is a navy and gray, just a shift style dress, very stretchy knit back and kind of a different material on the front. And then you can tie it in the back using these strings, get like a ruched effect on the front there. I priced this between $16 and $20. I don't have the best luck with J. Crew. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more for it than that, but most likely that's where it's gonna end up landing. Next up, we have an Esley, which is a little boutique brand, and it's just a green chiffon over a floral lining, fit and flare style dress. It does have this little belt that goes around the middle, and then it has really long strings so that you can tie a little bow in the front. I was kind of confused whenever I initially pulled this out. I'm like, what is this? Is this like a headband that you wear with the dress? I'm not really sure. But then I saw some photos online from other sellers and they were showing how to properly tie this belt onto the dress. So I'm like, okay, I got it. So you'll see it in the photo over here, how it's supposed to be properly done. But it's a pretty cute little dress. One sold recently for $28, so I'm gonna try to shoot for somewhere around there, especially since it's new with tags. This is a Theory, size 2, brown, just basic blazer. Theory is a very expensive brand. I priced this between $25 and $30, but we're gonna try to get a little bit more. Here is a Young Fabulous and Broke. It's a super pretty tie-dye chiffon sheer blouse, a little bit longer in the back than it is at the front. I've never found this brand before to resell, so I'm kind of excited to give it a try. Comps looked pretty good. I priced this between $24 and $30. Here we got a Free People. It is a size 4, and this is called the Rocco dress. I've actually sold this dress before, a long time ago, years ago. It's a super cute little dress. It just is kind of old, so it doesn't go for a lot of money because it's not a recent style. There are quite a few of them floating out in the world, so I priced this between $13 and $18. Here's a Lafayette 148 in a size 8. This is a super stretchy button-down shirt with a little bit of faux leather detail at the cuffs and around the collar, even a little bit on the back. I don't have a ton of experience selling Lafayette 148 either. I have had a few pieces come and go through my closet, but I'm not super experienced with it, and I priced this between $25 and $35. I'm really not sure where exactly it's gonna land. Next we have a Columbia size medium, little woman's snap front long sleeve shirt. I've never tried selling anything like this before either, so kind of interested to see how it does. I priced it between $13 and $18. Next we have a Traffic People size small. I've never heard of this brand, but whenever I looked up comps, I saw some of them listed as ASOS, so I'm guessing it's some sort of ASOS brand. But this is just a super cute little chiffon, floral and colorful bird printed dress with short sleeves. It's lined, kind of drapey in the front. It's just super cute. And while I saw a couple of these dresses in this print had sold for various prices, I didn't find this exact one. So I put comps anywhere between $25 and $35. I think this dress is just so cute. I think it'll do well. Next we have a Ralph Lauren size 16, and it is a black and white sheath dress. Very stretchy knit material, very heavy, thick material. I priced this between $17 and $23, but it might do better than that. Ralph Lauren is kind of hit or miss for me. It really depends on the dress. Next we have another Free People. This is also an older style that there are a lot of them floating around out there. It is a green, kind of like crochet lace covered dress with unlined sleeves but a lined body. I estimated the sales price for this between $17 and $23. I'm interested to see how it does. Next we have a J. Crew size medium sequin covered tank top. This is simple, but it might do well because of 4th of July coming up and the fact that I can advertise it as white and navy blue. I only put comps between $9 and $12 because it is just the J. Crew tank top. And once again, J. Crew is just kind of hit or miss for me. Here we have a Zara Woman. This is a long sleeve blouse with some silver details up at the shoulders and at the end of the cuff. Feels pretty nice quality, but it is just a basic blouse, so I priced this between $12 and $15. This is a green envelope, just a lightweight striped blouse. I think I've seen this brand sold at like TJ Maxx or something similar. This brand is not accepted on FLYP, but the person that gave me this lot said she was throwing in a few extra items that if I wanted to sell, I could, and if not, I could just donate. I told her I would sell whatever she gave to me as long as it was in good condition, and this is in good condition, so I don't think it'll go for a lot, maybe $7 to $10, but I'll get it up there for sale. Here we got another J. Crew sequin tank top. This one I think will do even better than the other one. Just based on comps and the fact that it's a size large. I priced this one between $12 and $15. Here is a Zara Basic. It is a striped button-down shirt. This is a size extra small, which means this has to be like super oversized because this does not look like an extra small to me, but it's kind of a cool style with like the little red stripe detail at the collar and on the pocket. I feel like I've seen people in styles like this. I priced this between $15 and $18. I might be able to get more for it than that, but we'll see. This is super pretty. It's an aqua, new at tags, satin, embroidered bomber jacket. Like, come on. There's a lot going for this guy. It's a size medium. I really love this. I think it's so cute. I love the embroidery on it. I think it looks beautiful. Comps for this were not amazing. They were $23 to $27. So one of the higher priced items in the lot, but I thought that it would go for even more just because of all the things it has going for it. There are a handful of little flaws, some runs in the fabric and stuff, so that might have been why I priced it a little bit lower as well. Here we got a Saturday and Sunday, which is an Anthropologie brand. It is a size medium and it's just a cream kind of cutout eyelet embroidered short sleeve knit top. Comps were a lot lower than I was expecting for this guy as well. I priced it between $11 and $13. Plus there is quite a bit of staining. I actually might not sell this item because looking at the back of it right now, I'm like, ooh, because there's like some brown or purple stuff going on all over the back of the shoulder there. Oh, there we go. Back of the shoulder, up at the collar. Yeah, I'm probably just not going to list this item. I'm probably just going to reach out to the consignee and let them know that this is a little too worn for my taste. Front of it is cute though. Next we have a Tahari. Very nice. This is like brand new practically. Bright pink with black trim blazer. I love like the retro style of this blazer. It's a size 6 and I think this will do really well, somewhere between $35 and $40. And the last item in the lot, I don't know what that says. I'll figure it out whenever I go to list, but it's a size 6 and this is new with some sort of tag. But this says cabbie. That doesn't say cabbie. This is cabbie. I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'll figure it out whenever I go to list though. It's kind of a cool style. There's a print all over. It has these fun, big, like funky pockets on the front. A little bit of there's a strap going across the back here. I priced this between $25 and $35, and that is it for the consignment items I have to list today. And the last of the items that I have to list for this entire challenge. Wow. Okay, let's talk about my sales from the 19th. The first sale that I had was a pink Victoria's Secret yoga black ruched cutout leggings in a size medium. They sold on eBay for $28.47, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $20.62, and they took 133 days to sell. I was pretty surprised that those took as long to sell as they did. Usually I list things on Mercari from Pink Victoria's Secret and they just fly right out of my Mercari closet, but it ended up being a pretty good sale. And I did pay full price for those leggings at $5.29 from my local Goodwill. I would probably pick them up again if I saw them, even for full price, because even though I did sit on them, the profit was good. The next thing that sold was a Talbot's black cropped dress pants in a size 10. They sold on eBay for $11.67. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $4.63, and they took 242 days to sell. This is the type of sale that you do not want to see. Everything's wrong with it. And low selling price, long days to sell. I paid $1 for that at a Goodwill Dollar Day. The problem with it was that it was just a really weird pair of dress pants. They were so short and it didn't say anything about them being petite or anything. So I was just like, what are these? I'm not sure if someone hemmed them or what was happening. They didn't look hemmed. I just listed them as cropped because I didn't know what else to do and included measurements in the listing. So hopefully they fit this person that ended up getting them. Talbot's, for one, has been pretty hit or miss for me lately. And then the fact that these were just such a weird length also should have triggered me to not pick them up from the store. But I know better for next time. The next thing to sell was an Everlane linen striped button-down short sleeve shirt in a size large for men's. It sold on Poshmark for $27, and after Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $1.50, I made $20.10, and it only took 1 day to sell. So the complete opposite side of the coin of those Talbot's dress pants, we have this Everlane shirt which sold really fast and for a great price. And I think that it sold fast because it was a size large and because it was 100% linen. I had my boyfriend actually try on this shirt because I've never seen him in a short sleeve button down shirt, and he looked really silly in this shirt. It did not look good on him. I think the vertical stripes just weren't working with him. So I'm like, yep, nope, I'm perfectly fine selling that instead of giving it to you. All right, let's move ahead with selling that, and it sold in a day. So now we know short sleeve striped button downs don't work for him, and that 100% linen shirts sell really well on Poshmark. The next thing to sell was a Lily Pulitzer red-blue stretch knit floral dress in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $48, and after Poshmark fees, I made $38.40, and it only took 20 days to sell. This is kind of a sad sale because it's being returned. I had a case opened up against me on this sale because the person said that the material is more worn than I described, and I didn't describe it as being worn because I don't really think it's that worn, but apparently she did, so it's fine. I'll get it back, I'll get it relisted. This time I guess I'll look more closely to see if there's any wear I need to note. So hopefully that'll sell soon after it's been relisted. The next thing to sell was a Rachel and Chloe floral fringe colorful kimono cardigan in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $8, and after Poshmark fees, I made $6.67, and it took 324 days to sell. Usually, whenever I pick up cardigans that look like this, they sell a lot faster, but I think because Rachel and Chloe is not a brand anybody knows about, I think it sold, again, at like a TJ Maxx or something like that. It just wasn't searchable necessarily, and so it took a really long time to sell. So I'm just going to be careful picking up no name brand kimono cardigans in the future. The next thing to sell was an unbranded red open front cardigan in a size one size. It didn't have a size, didn't have a tag at all. It just red circle cardigan. That's it. That's all I knew about it. Had no brand tag, no size tag. It sold on Mercari for $6, and after Mercari fees I made $4.93. And it took 102 days to sell. I'm surprised that sold at all. That was a consignment item, so I'm like, all right, I'll get it up for sale. There you go. I made $2 and the other person made like $2, and it's off to a new home. And the last thing to sell was a Calvin Klein new with tags beige t-shirt bra in a size 34D. It sold on Poshmark for $18, and after Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $1.50, I made $12.90. And it took 65 days to sell. That was on sale for $1, again at a Goodwill Dollar Day. And so it was a new with tags Calvin Klein bra. I did decide to give it a shot, and it did pretty well. I would pick up something like that again. Alright, that is it for my sales, guys. So let's get into the fun stuff about what happened with this challenge. Alright, so I started this challenge on April 28th, and it has been going for 30 days, just ending today, May 27th. Across that time, I listed 381 items, which works out to an average of 12.7 items listed every day. So much for 20 items a day. I try my best. So the reason it's not 20 items a day could be a couple of reasons. One, I didn't get listings up every single day. Two, sometimes there were items that I couldn't list from the 20 items that I chose to list that day because of flaws or whatever other reason. Three, one day I showed you guys 20 items that I did not have listings yet for, and I said that I would try to get them up later that day, but I wanted to get the video out earlier. Well, I got the video out, but I did not get those listings up. So 20 items right there just never got listed. They're still hanging out in my basement, and I still need to get them up as soon as possible. So those are the reasons why it's not 20 items listed a day, and it's instead 12.7 items listed a day for a total of 381 items listed. Now, out of those 381 items, 319 items are still available for sale in my Poshmark closet. Some of them have been cross-listed to eBay. Barely any have been cross-listed to Mercari because I've just given up on Mercari across the course of this challenge. It was just too much work to manage all three platforms. And that's okay, because things have been selling on Poshmark, things have been selling on eBay. It's okay to not have Mercari at this time. Eventually I will get things cross-listed to Mercari as I have time for it. And then out of the 381 total items, 62 of them have sold. So my Poshmark closet went from having 517 items available at the start of this challenge to now having 732 items available at the end of the challenge. And the reason that's not just 517 plus 381 is because I have sold things along the course of this challenge, not just challenge items, but also other items that I listed before I even started this challenge. Of the items that I still have available, 124 of them are consignment items, and 195 of them are items that I personally thrifted. Let's take a deeper look into the 62 challenge items that I sold. My total revenue for those items was $2,012.29, which works out to an average revenue per item of $32.46. I had selling site fees of $385. I had shipping costs of $131, and I had cost of goods, which includes consignment payouts, of $428, which brings me to a total profit after site fees, shipping, and cost of goods of $1,067.38, which works out to an average profit per item of $17.22. Not too shabby. I'm very happy with that. Of the 62 items that I sold, 14 were consignment items with an average profit of $7.74 per item. 21 were items that I picked up as part of a Goodwill Dollar Day or from the Goodwill outlet / bins, whatever you like to call it, with an average profit per item of $16.72. And 27 were items that I picked up full price from a Goodwill or other thrift store. Anything that I paid more than $1 or bins pricing for. And my average profit per item was $22.52 there. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. In total, I added $13,411 in listing value to my closet. So if you were to take the 381 items that I listed as part of this challenge and add up all of their listed prices, that's what that would be, $13,411. If I apply my 55% profit margin to that, which is how much I will approximately profit after all of the fees, the site selling fees, shipping, cost of goods, consignment payouts, all of that, out of that $13,411 in listing value, I expect to actually profit somewhere around $7,376. Now, if I were to continue with this listing challenge and get the same amount of listings up every single month for the next year, then I could multiply that $7,376 in profit by 12, and I would get $88,512 in profit listed in my closet over the course of the year, which would be awesome. And I would love to try to keep up with listing in some sort of sustainable capacity going forward, because before this challenge I spent so much time relisting items and doing other tasks that weren't really making me money, whereas this task, actually getting items listed, is making me money and it is helping. So I do want to try to continue in some sort of capacity, listing every single day or every other day, trying to keep up with that 12.7 item per day average. If you haven't been following every single day along with this challenge and you want to see what kind of items I've been selling or what kind of items are getting a lot of attention, go check out my Poshmark closet and sort by just in, and then you can look through the items and see what items are getting a lot of likes, which items have already sold, which items aren't getting a lot of likes, and then you can get a really good idea of what items are going to sell fast or have already sold fast and which ones might be sitting for a while for me and might need price dropped quite a bit. Here's some takeaways I have from this challenge. There is definitely some delayed gratification in reselling, and it's very clear whenever you do something like this, because I went from listing very little over the course of April and pretty much all the months before that, because I haven't been listing consistently like at all, So now listing consistently and expecting to see sales a little bit more consistently, and that just didn't happen right away. It took a good 2 weeks before I actually started to see more sales coming in my Poshmark closet. And so I actually have a few numbers for you guys around that. My sales consistency in April was about 4.5 sales per day. In May, I had an average of 5.2 sales per day. So it's really not that much higher. And that's because for the first 2 weeks of this challenge, half of the challenge, I wasn't really seeing many more sales than April. It just recently has started becoming more sales every single day, more consistently having sales every day. And part of the reason also that I haven't had just like this crazy ramp up in sales is because we have hit summer slowdown. Some of you might be feeling it. I've been feeling it. You know whenever you're not in summer slowdown because the sales just kind of come in. They're like flying at you. Like in December or even February, it's like all these sales, and I'm just like, how are all these things selling? Because I'm not even doing all that much work or whatever. And right now it's kind of the opposite. It's like I'm doing all the work and it's just like I'm grasping for every sale I can possibly get, you know? The other thing that I wanted to talk about was about how having more items available in my closet has helped me create more bundle sales in my closet, because I have not been seeing as many bundle sales as I normally see, but that is because my closet has been 500 items or less for like a really long time, several months, if not a year. And so now that I'm back up to having over 700 items available in my closet, I was able to have things like that really large bundle sale I talked about on day 16 or whatever it was. So if you're not seeing a lot of bundle sales, it really might be just you don't have enough items available in your closet for people to bundle, because whenever people want to create a bundle, they're going to be looking for things in their same size, you know, they're going to be looking for things in similar styles possibly. There's a lot of different things that they are looking for whenever they're thinking about creating a bundle. And if your closet doesn't have the items that they're seeking, then they're not going to be able to make a bundle in your closet. So having this many items available allows me to have enough stuff that various people can come in and find multiple things that they want to buy from me. That is all of the data that I have to share with you guys around this listing challenge. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts around any of this data that you might have in the comments down below. And also, if you participated in the listing challenge with me, let me know how it went. Did you see more sales? Were your sales also delayed a little bit, like 2 weeks? If you didn't do a listing challenge, maybe are you thinking about starting one? Just let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like down below. It really helps my channel and it makes me feel really good whenever I see a lot of likes on a video. It's like, oh, okay, they liked it. If you've enjoyed this listing challenge or any of my other reselling content, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know next time I put out a new video. I'm not sure when the next video is going to be, as I'm going to be changing up what I'm doing on this channel a little bit, because I'm not going to be doing the listing challenge anymore. So what I was thinking was to do a little bit more educational reseller content for you guys, talking about all of my thought processes behind how I price things, how I pick up things to resell, just anything you might need to know to have a successful reselling business. That's the kind of content that I'm looking to make going forward. So I hope you guys are into that, and I hope that you also have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Bye!